Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our August readings. This is going to be for Aries, Sun and Rising Venus signs. You can also watch this if you're dealing with an Aries. You may resonate with the reading. I'm using the Botticelli tarot deck with the Wisdom of the Oracle for Oracle energy and advice. Gorgeous decks. Hope you enjoy them as much as I do using them. Watch your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus signs, okay? Keep an open mind. These are general readings. They're not going to make sense to everyone and definitely not in the same way. So take what resonates the way it resonates with you. And like I say, watch your other placements to get all the messages that may pertain to you in these general readings. Information on private readings is always in the description box below. I'm almost caught up on private readings, so now would be a good time to order one if you wanted to. So just putting that out there. There are timeless weekly readings on the channel. You can also check out if you're interested. If you're new, welcome. Let us know you're here. Let us know you're new, and let us welcome you in properly. I hope you enjoy the content. If you do, I hope you consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of our community. If you are a returning viewer or returning subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're awesome. So let's just get started, shall we? What's going on for Aries? I called you Aquarius the first time I tried to record a video, so I don't know if you have Aquarius in your chart. You might want to watch the Aquarius reading, or you're dealing with an Aquarius. I don't know. You let me know in the comments below. So let's see. What's going on for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aries in August 2022. First week, these cards are gorgeous. Second week, third, fourth. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Wands. Establishing some boundaries, defending your position. This is also an energy that is like you're almost about ready to give up on something. And usually with the Nine of Wands, the message is don't give up before the miracle happens. So just keep that in mind. But I feel like something has you drained, exhausted, considering walking away from something or just giving up on it altogether. And the message is things are about to turn around. The worst of it is over. Okay, you just kind of have to be patient. You don't have to do that much anymore. You don't have to struggle anymore. Just kind of let it come to completion. Okay, don't walk away too soon. First week, we have the Chariot with the Eight of Wands. Well, there you go. There's some sort of a victory. There's some sort of a some great news, okay, with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. Things happening very quickly. You might be traveling a lot. You find yourself always on the move in the first week of August, okay? For some of you, you're looking at buying a car, changing your car, doing something with your car, or you're just in it a lot because you're traveling a lot. That could be what this is. For those of you, this is someone reaching out to you online from a distance, whether it's about a job or it's romantic, I don't know. There's a lot of communication back and forth. There's a lot of messaging back and forth. I also feel like someone could be headhunting you for a job or a project, or wanting to work with you, or invest in your idea, in your business. Maybe we have Cancer energy here. Someone could just be arriving out of the blue. Or this is where if you've been messaging with someone back and forth in whatever capacity, in the first week of August, they're traveling to see you, or you're traveling to see them, or you're meeting in the middle, okay? Let's keep going. Second week, we have the Devil with the Nine of Pentacles. There could be, I don't know if this is fear of commitment, because there could be a bit of an obsession with your independence and your freedom and being self-sufficient. So you're struggling to ask for or accept support from others, or help from others, or advice from others. That could be what this is for some of you. For others, this is someone coming in telling you flat out they want to be with you, or they want you to work for them, or they want to work with you, and you're hesitating. But there's an aspect of fear because you don't want to relinquish control, or you don't know what's going to happen. So again, some sort of hesitation to do with some control issues or fear of commitment. That could be something that's going on here. For those of you, this is someone trying to tempt you with a lot of money. That's not a bad thing. But with the Nine of Wands, there's something you're doubting. There's something you're hesitating about. Third week, the Hierophant with the Four of Wands. Yeah, well, this is commitment. This is saying yes to the job. This is saying yes to the person. This is saying yes. This could be someone proposing to you, right? And you feel like, okay, that's a lot of pressure. I don't know. You've got fear of commitment being triggered. But I see you overcoming it, because obviously the Hierophant with the Four of Wands is marriage proposals, or this is when you get married, or this is moving in together. This is meeting the family. This is accepting the job with that big corporation. Or this is moving in with family temporarily, if that's what you need to do at this time, because they're trying to help you. Fourth week, the Two of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles. Aries, this is a solid connection. This is a good, strong bond. You can trust this person. This is mutual love, mutual respect, mutual admiration, and a mutual or a common goal to work together with the Eight of Pentacles, to build, to grow, to develop, whatever this is. This is pretty cool, Aries. So you're looking at an offer coming in. I feel like what takes you aback with the Nine of Wands is the speed at which this is coming in, or the conviction of this person, right? They want you. There's no doubt about it, and they're not shy about it. They're not, do you know what I mean? There's no beating around the bush. I've got Cancer here. I've got Capricorn. I've got Taurus in the major arcanas, and I feel like that's what takes you back. You're like, there's got to be something wrong here, because things are moving fast too, and you're thinking there's got to be something I'm missing here. There's got to be something. But I feel like this is genuine. You can trust this. I do see there's a history here, so it's not something. If it's business, it can come out of the blue. If it's anything to do with business, with your money, with anything like that, it can be something that comes out of the blue, because this person has kept their eye on you for some time, and they're scouting you, they're headhunting you. And they're determined, right? But you can trust it. If it's emotional in nature or romantic, I do feel like you've been messaging with this person at least. I also feel like this is a situation where maybe it's been online or long distance for a while, and it completely takes you by surprise that this person actually is doing what they say, right? Because you know when you talk to someone online and you make all these plans and promises, but it's like one day you talk about, wouldn't it be great if we lived together, right? Let's figure that out. And then a couple of days later, they're showing up at your door and they're like, okay, let's do this. What do we do? Where do we go? Or I've looked at this property, I've looked at that property. Come with me, pick one you like, let's do this. And you're like, whoa, hold on. I was kind of just saying things. I don't know. This is where you kind of flirt and end up being proposed to. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. It's literally that kind of energy for some of you. And you're like, I was just talking. I was just okay. But then at the same time, this is something really good. This is something really positive, and you acknowledge that. But you kind of have to work with yourself to catch up to this person, because they're so focused. They're so determined. They're so confident. And you kind of have to catch up. But it's a really beautiful bond. It's a really beautiful bond. It's a really beautiful partnership here. Under the Nine of Wands, we have the Ten of Wands. Definitely moving or moving in together. The Four of Swords. You've been healing. You've been taking your time. And I feel like you're not quite up to speed. You're not quite up to speed. If you're getting out of something and you've been healing and you've been talking and having fun and flirting and you mean what you say, but it's almost like, you know, when you say things but you expect them to actually come to pass a couple of years down the line, and then you have someone who's like, no, I'm serious, we're doing this, let's do this. Aries, what is this? Tell me. And can I get some of it? Let's get more cards here for Aries. King of Wands. Could be your energy, could be another fire sign. Or this is just the energy of this person. They are determined. They are determined. The moon. Yeah, look, the devil, the Nine of Pentacles, and the moon. You have some fears. You have some doubts. You have some hesitation. But it's your own insecurities with the moon and the Nine of Pentacles. There's a fear of commitment. There's a fear of relinquishing control. There's a fear of giving up your independence somehow. The Hierophant, the Four of Wands with the Death card. Yeah, it will be a big change in your life. It will be a really big change in your life. Changing status. Changing where you live. Changing the fact that for the first time in your life you'll be actually living with someone else, right? Living with a partner. Maybe you've never been married before and here it is in front of you. Or this is about children. And you're like, yeah, we talked about it and I said I'm okay with it, but I thought, I'll have a couple of years. And they're like, no, let's get it done. What are we waiting for? I want this to happen with you, right? But again, it's like, because I do have the devil here, which can talk about, sometimes getting a little bit obsessed and a little bit carried away. But what's under it is the Nine of Pentacles with the moon, and that tells me it's actually fears and insecurities to do with losing someone's independence, to do with losing someone's ability to be self-sufficient, right? Because when you're in a partnership, it's not just about you anymore, right? That can be a beautiful thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but I feel like someone needs to get there. You might need to get there, or this person you're dealing with might need to get there if the roles are reversed. Four of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Oh, sorry, Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, let me get one more. Five of Swords. For some of you, Aries, you're turning your back on this. You don't trust it. And Page of Wands. You're like, no, let's slow it down. Let's take it down a notch. Let's take it back a notch. Back a level, back a step. This is ultimatum energy. Seven of Cups. Something's happening and it's happening too fast for your comfort, Aries. And you're saying, I need more time. This person keeps pushing. And you might end up giving them some sort of an ultimatum. We either go back a step or I'm going to have to say no and walk away. Right? Something's not mature enough in your eyes. It might be in their eyes, but for you, it's not ready. For you, you feel like it's more at the page level. You're comfortable at the page level. They wanted the full shebang with the king, right? They're like, this is the end all be all. And I feel like you're going to be telling this person, no, you either move at my pace or I'm going to have to say no, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to waste your time, but I'm not there. I'm not ready. I feel pushed. I feel pressured. I don't want to do it this way. And I mean, it'll be a little different for everyone, because I feel like for some of you, this person will say, yeah, okay, I get it. But for others of you, this person is just so determined that they might say, well, no, I can't back down with that Nine of Pentacles. I can't back down. This is what I want. I want it now. If you don't want the same thing, then let's just cut our losses. Because I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with a fire sign. You're dealing with another fire sign, and they're very determined. They're very focused, and they want their way. And I feel like there could be some egos clashing, because they're taking it very personally. They're taking the fact that you don't feel exactly the way they feel right now. They're taking it personally. They're taking it to mean that you don't feel anything, and that's just not the case. And I feel like you know that, and you're trying to be open, and you're trying to be honest with them, and it'll be up to them if they want to work with you, really, so that you're comfortable as well with how things are developing, or if they're going to keep it moving. You don't want to walk away from this, but like I say, I feel like you thought you would have more time, and the pressure is on. Now, you are being open and honest about it, which is what I would tell you to do, and just see what happens, and whatever happens, happens, because you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to be honest with this person. For some of you, I am seeing job changes here. I feel like someone's trying to put you in a position of authority, right? And I feel like it's something you wanted to do eventually, but it's here now for you. You're not expecting it. You don't feel prepared for that kind of a role, for that kind of a power, or that kind of authority, or that kind of pressure put on your shoulders that comes with that role. And that's what I feel you're struggling with. You might be talking to friends and family, you might be trying to get advice. I do feel like they're going to try to work with you. They might offer you some classes, or they might offer you some additional training, because they do want this, right? They want you in that role. They want you in those shoes. They might be the one giving you the ultimatum. Okay, we can offer you this. We can offer you classes and courses and some additional training, but you're going to have to do it. Okay, we can't give you the time that you say you need. We can give you this. Because we need you to hit the ground running. So we can only be lenient so much, right? We can only be patient with you so much, so long. So it'll be up to you what you do with that, really. But at the end of the day, you have to be honest with yourself, Aries. If you're not, you have to figure out what it is that's holding you back. Because if it's just insecurity, you can work with that, right? If there's something more, if you genuinely feel overwhelmed and like you're in too deep, it might be best to take a step back. It'll be up to you, right? So let's see, Oracle energy and advice for Aries for August 2022. There's a big opportunity presented here to you. It's big, and it's almost like it skips a couple of levels from where you are, and it puts you on the back foot, thinking, I'm not ready for this. Yes, I'm headed that way, but I'm not ready now. And this is someone saying, yes you are, Aries, yes you are, just do it. And you're like, oh, hold your horses. But like I say, you have to figure out what's holding you back. Because if it's just fear, if it's just insecurity, there's classes, there's courses, there's people there to help you who are ready and willing to do that. But if you genuinely feel like you're overwhelmed and you're in too deep, you would be in over your head. No amount of training and classes and courses would make you feel comfortable in doing that role with that kind of responsibility. Then it's best to be honest with yourself and these people. Bottom of the deck, we have happy, happy. There's a key offered to you, okay? For some of you, this is literal. You're moving, you're relocating. You could be moving in with a partner. Definitely seeing that. For those of you, this is parties. I see engagement parties. I see housewarming parties. I see weddings. This could just be cold feet, Aries, for some of you. You know where it hits you and it's like, oh my God, everything's happening so fast. It's cold feet. But you go through with it, okay? I see that for most of you. What else we have? Message in a bottle. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of communication coming your way, a lot of different messages coming your way. This is offers coming your way as well, written messages, written communication, written offers, contracts for you to review. Things at a distance are coming closer to you, however that makes sense. We have thinker, number 44. You've got some thinking to do here. You've got some contemplating to do, because you need to figure out what's holding you back. To do with a commitment. Exchanging gifts. Someone's literally trying to, they're throwing everything at you but the kitchen sink so that you say yes. This is what this is, okay? Now, this says exchanging gifts. That tells me that this person thinks, or this group of people, or this company, whatever the case is, they think you are on their level. They think you are what they're looking for, right? Your peers. So it's just you that don't see yourself as that, potentially. So that could be a clue for you. That it could just be insecurity holding you back, inflexible. I feel like with the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Swords, because you're feeling under pressure, you might get a little snippy, you might get a little aggressive. Or just be mindful, you might come across as that, okay? There's no need for an ultimatum, is what they're saying here. There's no need for an ultimatum. These people want to work with you. This person wants to work with you. They're flexible. They're ready to be flexible. But I feel like if you approach them with an ultimatum, that will tie their hands. It has to be one or the other. if they're willing to be flexible, at least consider it. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm seeing this as an amazing opportunity for you. Life-changing opportunity. Truly. Okay? So don't let your fears, your insecurities make you defensive to the point where you then lash out and give ultimatums where there don't need to be any. Okay? So, interesting reading, Aries. You're going to have to tell me what you're dealing with here. But don't hold yourself back from amazing opportunities. Don't get in your own way. Because I feel like for the most part it is fear. It is insecurity. I don't see anything else to tell me that you have a valid reason to hold back. That you have a valid reason to, you know, doubt this. I'm seeing just beautiful stuff here. But it's what you tell yourself that's going to make the difference. If you see things for what they are, or if you're looking for red flags, you're going to find problems. If you're looking for problems, you're going to find problems. If you're looking for problems, you're going to make problems. And I'm seeing someone in whatever capacity they're trying to come into your life that's willing to work with you. It's willing to give you whatever you need. Okay? You just have to meet them in the middle, right? Two of Cups. You just have to meet them in the middle. Work together. Okay? So, I'm looking forward to your feedback. Let me know what this is. Let me know how the reading makes sense to you if it does. And keep me posted on how the month goes. Let me know what this amazing opportunity is for you. Let's share some good news, right? But I'm going to leave that with you. What are the placements as well? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.